Welcome to our Premier League final day. It's happening everywhere, especially the top five. Liverpool is already the champions of England, so the game they are playing today is meaningless. But the main issue now is the main game for today is Nottingham Forest is playing Chelsea. Very, very important games. Anybody that wins this game will play the Champions League. And next season, somewhere Aston Villa and Manchester United are playing a 0-0 draw. Man City are almost there. Wow, Crystal Palace just scored a goal. Crystal Palace just leading one goal. It's crazy. Liverpool has been losing games since they won the Premier League title. So as I was saying, Man City is playing away to Fulham. They need to get at least 1 point if they are going to play Champions League next season. If they lose this game, Man City, they will be in trouble. For Chelsea, but our main focus is going to be Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. It's just 10 minutes on the clock now. Let's see who is going to win this game. Interesting game of football all around. Will Chelsea play Champions League next season? We'll have to see how this game is played out. We are following 3 games. We are following other games everywhere. Let's see. My name is Godwin, and I'm here with John and Nonso.
As a DP, Godwin. This one, it suits me because as it starts, everybody is on level ground now. Everybody's looking for points. Everybody's looking for who could go through to the next round. And John is here, happy that his team is playing some people half field. He's playing Academy of Fulham half field. But I understand the girl. Until you score goal, you say you don't play better team. But all the same, as you are complaining about Fulham and Man City, Chelsea is collecting from Nottingham Forest. As it is, the initial gragasha we know, but until final whistle we know how far. And Man you almost missed it now. Amad Diallo. And Man United is also drilling the same thing they did in the finals now. They were playing half field until they consider that goal from Tottenham. That's the same thing they are doing now. No, they never celebrate, never want score, you understand? But all the same, Man City 0-0, Fulham. Why they tell Germany to celebrate today, they almost miss one chance now, but make John calm down. The same chance we Ahmad score for here, and the same chance Man City miss for the other side. John Alpha, hope you are hyper.
Why not?
Yeah, happy.
Final day, anything happens, anything goes. Chelsea, one chance.
Nottingham
Forest,
but why
one
everybody
chance.
don't make Chelsea qualify?
Everything concern Chelsea.
For me, I don't get any bad belly for Chelsea. It's just a matter of can you beat Nuno at home? That's the main thing.
Chelsea needs a draw. If they draw this game, they will qualify.
If they draw, they did for 5th already. If they draw now, they will still qualify. If Aston Villa no win, now big if Chelsea draw and Aston Villa win, they will come out.
Chelsea go drop.
So
the main thing is forget about if elsewhere. Focus on your game, win your game. That's the most important thing.
Can they
rather than leaving your future in the hands of someone else? Win your
John,
game
as for you to drag it to deadline day, it means your future is in the hands of somebody else already.
I disagree
because now you are praying for Man United, because right now Chelsea fans are all Man United are beg. Just win one.
A win for Chelsea in this encounter takes them through. A draw in this encounter takes them through as well.
Like I said, for you to finish in deadline day means, for you to win in deadline day, it means you are ready. You get. And how are you sure with the way they are playing now that they can win this one? Look at the lineup they went with.
Why not? They can win if they put their minds to it.
Nottingham Forest too can win if they put their mind to it. And Nottingham Forest at the moment are putting their might to it.
Maresca is pacing everywhere. The interesting news before this game, let me mention it, but Garnacho was dropped after his comment in that finals comment, Europa League finals. He was dropped out of the match day squad. He's not even in the match day squad. So the rumors that he's going to leave Manchester United, that if any bid, that substantial bid comes in for him, that they are going to actually let him go. Because I think we are saying on this show that what he said, it didn't make sense. You don't question and the coach is trying to sell people. You can't come out to question him. It's always going to
be no question for inside dressing room.
For media.
Who you be? What did that achieve?
That's always the problem. You can say your opinions, but once you say it at the media, in front of media, everybody, English media now, everybody carry and go, they run everywhere. So let's see what happens with him. He's dropped. He's not even in the match day score. But okay, Chelsea's on the attack.
Chelsea are beginning to grow into the game.
Okay,
they are growing into the game gradually. Nottingham Forest is letting them back into the game after 13 minutes. They are back into the game, building momentum, getting into pocket spaces, getting into attacking position. You understand? Just not on the attack, for their mind. With their toothless strikers, wey they no get. With their toothless attack, wey they no get. They dey put attack.
Na later they play the
See
final.
Madueke and Sancho.
Toothless strikers wey dem no get, but dem don score goals pass Manchester United.
E no
together.
mean.
They use
E
Manchester
no
United
mean.
to
Man
Yes.
United no be wetin they
Dem
call
score goal
am
pass
yastic.
Manchester United.
You understand?
Simple and short.
Man United no be wetin they
Come
call am.
on, boys.
Alright, so Traore, let's go. Traore, Ahmad. That one, just muscle prefect, MP.
Traore,
You no
Ahmad
sabi
get.
anything. You don go again. Traore, let's go on the counter. If you no fit play counter, but for the ball. Thank you.
You no sabi back for the ball.
You no fit run, you no fit dribble, you no fit do anything. Muscle prefect for no reason.
Okay, let's see what happens in these games. It's going to be an interesting game all round. Chelsea needs all 3 points. Now let's give you a live update of the table as it stands now. Who is playing Champions League next season? Currently, as it stands now, the only goal in these 10 games happening at the same time in the Premier League is Liverpool. Liverpool just conceded a goal against Crystal Palace. Now Liverpool is still first on the table. Arsenal is second. They are playing a 0-0 draw with Southampton. Man City are still playing a 0-0 draw with Fulham. They are third with 69 points. Newcastle are fourth. They are playing a 0-0 draw too in that encounter. Chelsea are fifth with 67 points. 0-0 in that game. Aston Villa are sixth with 67 points. Nottingham Forest are seventh. These are the top 7. All of them are, especially from the third position to the 7th position, who is going to qualify for the Champions League next season. Let's see what happens. City's on the attack. No, it's
they block road. Kokoreko, you know fit find am. Defense choke.
But what do you make of Manchester United and Aston Villa? Aston Villa are pressing. They need a goal in this encounter. They must win this game. Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa needs to win their game if they have a chance. You know, it's not even in their hands. So, but for Aston Villa, it's going to be dicey for them. Dropping Garnacho is a statement that Amorim is not a no-nonsense person, but not be him though.
For him to say the image of the club.
Which image?
The image of the club. Marcus Rashford. You know, say Marcus was not the future prospect, the image of the club. When you talk about Man United and you know put Rashford for that billboard, he no go say the move no go move. And Amorim cut now say okay, they bench first. On top of the player campaign, fan power, everything, Baba sit down for bench. After him bench spell, he tell him, hey, I go find club somewhere else.
What did happen today? No go rush. Okay, I have a goal now. Spurs have just scored a goal against Brighton, a penalty for Solanke, another goal in this final day of the season. So two goals now. So far it's Spurs 17 minutes, 18 minutes. We are seeing only 2 goals. Come on, guys, come on. I need to see goal rush here. Okay, Brighton has dropped to 58 points now. They need to actually win some.
They are not 8 on the table.
Yes,
they are not 8 on the table, which is disappointing.
Mazraoui is injured and the physio is looking at him. Let's see if he's going to continue. Okay, he's going to be substituted. Dalot is going to replace him. Mazraoui is injured for Manchester United. Okay, remember our focus is Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. All 3 points plays the Champions League. So
now we're talking about the Man United Garnacho situation. John, you know, now they campaign for Garnacho as the hard worker. And you also said something about being right to come to the media. How many of the players at City side has come to the media to criticize Pep for putting them on the bench?
You won't die.
No, that's the thing now. Automatically, you go come up for the club.
You know, sometimes I understand though. You can run back.
Okay, fine. Let's now come back to reality. Because Pep, they say Pep now like God among men.
Yes.
Let's now come down to second FC. How many of the players don't come out, don't bad belly or talk about manager?
I think the difference is that everybody trusts Arteta in that team.
That's the thing. Everybody trusts Arteta. The same thing. The manager just came in 8 months ago. You should trust the process. He drops you on the bench. That's why. We understand that for 70 minutes, the man they put for the final not doing anything. For 70 minutes. No shot of target. But
and he started again. Man.
And he started again in this one. It means that the man trusts him because in the semi-finals or so against Bilbao, he scored wonderful 2 goals.
My own is going. I'm going to keep it simple. If you don't want my opinion on the matter, don't ask me. Simple and short. And every player have the right to air their opinion if you ask them their question. A question about
not to the
the
press.
situation. It no concern me.
But the question
Ronaldo made the same statement when he went to the press while he was having a terrible time at Manchester United.
And he come out.
And he was looking for a way out. A way out, you air your opinion and you leave the club. Garnacho has earned the right to air his opinion on the matter, and he's looking for a way out as well too, because he has been on bench 90% of this season. So you can't even just come in and say that you shouldn't have said that, bro. If you don't tire you do what you need to do to get your move. Simple and short.
The one I'm thinking about. I think that Garnacho wants to move. Okay, one more goal. Brentford that just scored against Wolves.
And now they go 8 on the table.
Mbeumo has scored a goal for Brentford in that game. So 3 goals now in this final game of the season. Interesting game. Now Brentford are 8 on the table, Brighton are 9th on the table. Is moving. I don't think any of them can play continental football.
Possible.
It's not possible.
No chance.
Okay.
Come on, boy.
Okay.
Hey, go!
Offside.
Okay.
Offside.
Come on, go!
Gundogan has just scored a goal for Man City. That's the game we are following.
City, Manchester City, the boys in blue will never go back.
Calm down. Calm down.
Go! Come on! Come on! Simple. If na you score and you for no dey sit down here right now. If e easy, comot jersey go do am. If e easy, comot jersey go do am.
Me I wear jersey go do am.
Comot jersey, I no say make you
wear jersey. Every week now.
Go do am if
We
e
dey
easy.
die every week for Wadangwa FC.
You go do am if e easy. Come on.
Okay, nice move.
Come on.
Offside.
Oh.
Offside.
Come on.
What a nice move.
Come on, play ball.
Nice goal from
Pass that.
Gundogan.
Team
No,
straight
why
up.
you go repeat why I said it was offside?
Nice goal from Gundogan. Who is offside?
Gundogan.
You dey want yourself.
They play.
Give it. Come on.
Gundogan was offside.
Fantastic goal. In fact, goal of the season.
Come on, Johnny Gakwa.
Goal of the season. If e easy, go do am.
Maybe 2
If
defenders.
e easy, go do am. Come on.
Okay, let's see what
Mamouche.
See his
happens.
position.
Woo.
Nice goal. I think Gundogan will stay one more season. Now Pep is happy. They say one more season at Manchester City. Since De Bruyne is leaving, he has to stay. They have to give him one more year, and his wages is very, very low. So
Under check.
It's not going to be.
VAR check. Offside. Gundogan no go the offside. It was offside before the first shot that the keeper saved.
okay, let's see if it's going to be ruled out for possible
Offside.
Let's see.
Now my eye they see microscope and referee no dey see. You know understand? You go quiet until
You go check now. E no concern me. E no concern me. No way.
Okay, let's see what happens.
more they look more they look, because as it stands now, I am confident that this team Fulham is going places. You understand? I am confident that Fulham will work their magic.
If they want you,
I don't trust Makosiva, but I trust the Fulham side. I am confident, very confident, that Fulham will work their magic in this one. Let's go and see.
Okay, let's see what happens in this game. Let's see if the goal will stand for City. If the goal will stand for City. So let's see what happens now. Okay. You are still waiting for that confirmation.
referee, if you like, check am under microscope. Nothing for na goal, pure goal, simple and short.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, that goal stood. Man City have just scored a goal, so Man City will finish second behind Arsenal in this league table. Man City that third is going to be obvious. They are going to finish that in that third position. Nice goal from Gundogan. Lovely goal. Lovely acrobatic goal.
Go away, then they,
from
you know.
Gundogan. So,
Why they don't show you the replay?
Use this screen.
Play out on. You don't want the election. They don't go hide the replay.
Go
from
away, then
everybody.
they use and do screen saver.
If they want the election.
Gundogan for one more year, yes. Double
See they talk
tenure.
say Gundogan. Now they talk say Gundogan for
Low
1 year.
key, say Gundogan, but one more year.
okay, and Trent did not start again for Liverpool. They are losing 1-0. I think they are just trying to make what's his name again?
Conor Bradley.
Bradley is they're trying to make sure that Bradley is fit for next season. Remember,
Nah,
they are
see
going
the
to bring in
midfield, Grevin, Jones, and the rest of them.
they are going to bring in Frimpong. So it's going to be an interesting who they are going to start. Either they start Frimpong, they are not going to buy him for 40 million and drop him to the bench. It's going to be crazy.
Obviously, Frimpong is going to be starting.
No, he's starting now. He's starting.
Conor Bradley will be a backup.
Try
Simple.
that guy. That guy needs to play football.
Referee.
He's a good footballer. He's a good footballer. Okay, Nottingham Forest and Chelsea are still playing a 0-0 draw. Let's see.
Man still going for the second goal, all thanks to this defensive block.
Okay. Let's hope. Let's see, guys. Give us something to.
Referee handball at the Man U game. McGinn.
Let's see what happens. Come on. Man U has really been poor this season. Man U has.
Please, the season should just end so that Man U players can go and
terrible. I think I saw a news of yesterday for Manchester United that Amorim was talking to everybody, to the board, to the staff and the players of Manchester United, and obviously he's already telling them who is going to stay at the club.
25 players out. Who will be the 25 players? Everybody.
So he's going to sell massively. He's going to sell many players for Manchester United this summer. So let's see. Obviously, Garnacho is going to be number one player that's going to. Obviously, Rashford will leave.
Him, please.
Let's see if. Imagine Garnacho now going outside and
moving on to better things
and becoming a star.
Up.
Just imagine that if that happens, he leaves Manchester United and become a superstar.
Fine play, boy.
Okay.
Hey,
okay, Nottingham Forest is still pressing Chelsea. They are trying to get a goal.
Come on now, put it in between there, Gibbs White. Put it in between, put that for there. Put that for middle like egg they put for inside bread. You know, Aston, if you put that for that middle, the pass go come through. Like bang, you know.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Muzzle prefect doesn't be play shot again.
Remember, if it stays like this, Aston Villa will play the Europa League and they will join Crystal Palace because they won the FA Cup. That means Nottingham Forest will play the Conference League next season. So
and they'll win it.
If Nottingham Forest wants to play Champions League, you must beat Chelsea.
Yes.
You must.
No free lunch
No
anywhere.
you must beat Chelsea. You don't have any come and go. You must beat Chelsea if you want to play Champions League next season. You must beat Chelsea. It's a must. So, but let's see if it's going to happen. Chelsea's on the move. Okay, Sancho, our guy.
Chelsea on the move. Now Sancho.
Sancho is at the end.
Now Sancho, freedom fighter.
Sancho,
the man with the dream.
Redeem your season with 2 goals in this game.
How many goals so far don't get for Chelsea?
Redeem your season with 2 goals in this game. Otherwise,
how many goals you not get for Chelsea?
Otherwise, it's back to Man U.
Even if you score 7 goals.
Otherwise, it's back to Man U. Back into the land of enslavement. Redeem yourself. 2
No,
goals.
even if at Man U you no go still play, you go come out. They will sell him to Division 2 team, if that's where the option is, or they'll send him back to Germany.
Okay, let's see what's happening in other game. Arsenal is still playing a 0-0 draw with Southampton. If you look at Arsenal,
my boy with the Yama move. Come!
Hit the bar. Wow.
Score this goal now.
Oh my God.
Score this goal, sis.
Manchester United.
Did you see what my boy did here? He drew person for touchline inside box 18. Touchline dribble. Yama the level. Maradona is an amateur. Pele is a novice. Do that kind of thing wey Tokunopi do. No, see Harry Maguire. Harry Maradona.
Come there.
Harry Maradona Pele.
Okay.
Watch.
Manchester United just
1, 2.
Manchester United just hit the bar. Okay, it's obviously offside. It's obviously offside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they hit the bar. They almost scored the goal. Manchester, it's going to be a lovely watch.
No, wait now. You could have waited for it. Okay, now that lot. You could have waited for him to just use his left.
We are going to see.
Murillo, that's a foul. Murillo, that's a foul. Come on, I know you have muscles, but be careful with the muscles, man. Because if not Jackson, they don't feel muscle like this.
Okay, other results in the Premier League: Bournemouth and Leicester City are playing a 0-0 draw, and Ipswich and West Ham are playing 0-0. Arsenal and Southampton. Arsenal is away to Southampton. That game is 0-0. The other game, Newcastle and Everton, they are playing a 0-0 draw in that game. Wolves are losing to Brentford at home, 1-0. It's interesting game. All right, even though we have not seen enough goals in this first 30 minutes of this Premier League final day of the season. But we hopefully second half, you know, everybody go guide. They will guide for first half. Second half, Nottingham Forest doesn't have a chance. They don't have any opportunity than just to attack Chelsea and win Chelsea if they want to play Champions League next season. Imagine if they score a 90 minutes goal in this game. Nottingham Forest, their fans will scatter everywhere.
The funny part about the Nottingham Forest game is even if they win, they need results elsewhere to go in their favor.
Results where like where?
Yes,
if they beat Chelsea directly,
if
Chelsea will drop.
If they beat Chelsea, Chelsea will drop. But
you also need Aston Villa.
Yes,
the only people they need right now is Aston
thing.
Villa. You can just like the same thing you were saying about Chelsea. The only thing Nottingham Forest need right now is Aston Villa and Man United to do them a favor.
Yes,
if it ends like this and they win,
they need to win to have a chance first.
You get? If it ends like this and they win against Chelsea, bro, Aston Villa will have to
play. Oh, come on,
Aston Villa have to play Conference League.
Try.
And that's wicked. That's pure wickedness.
I think okay, let's see. Interesting game of football everywhere. Come on, Nottingham Forest are attacking.
They've been on the attack since.
They need to
missed
just
a couple
score
of
a
chances.
goal. They just need to just score a goal in this game. One goal will save everybody.
How do you do that? How do you do that, man? How do you do that?
Just the load ball anyhow.
No, you don't even know that I ain't playing direct. I should have done the corner for Yoruba. When you say don't say keeper come outside small, you want to chip him. When you don't say keeper dead here, he can still make the save from 30 years out. How do you do that, man?
Give us a goal, give us a goal, give us a goal. Chelsea.
If it was a goal, we wouldn't be saying that though.
He not be Kepa there. If na Kepa now, he could be
If
a goal.
it was a goal, he wouldn't be saying
If
that.
na Kepa there, he probably would have
A
been
nice
a goal.
drive for me because nobody else was taking initiative.
Okay.
He should have been taking initiative since Sanchez
wow.
is on his top, on the form of the night. Referee, foul to Madueke.
The first yellow card of the game, Nottingham Forest and Chelsea.
Oga, drop the ball.
You won't kill him.
And why they give a yellow card?
You won't kill him.
Wow.
That was a rough tackle. Okay. And let's have a yellow card for Nottingham Forest. Interesting game all around everywhere. Manchester United they play.
Man United have been in the final third of the Aston Villa
They have been playing
side.
well.
But getting the goal is the problem.
It's not about presence in the final third. Can you get a goal? That's the bottom line. Because one goal from Villa now, it's all over.
Well, exactly.
One goal from Villa in the 70th minute, it's a wrap. Simple.
Okay.
Villa defense is on par. The goalkeeper, he did work full time. But still on the attack again, Messi Mount to Dogu back to Mount. They are just doing what they.
This try no get sense. This try no get sense at all. I don't even understand how he's a football player.
Adama.
I don't even understand how he's a football player at all.
He's a football player because they are, like I said before, there are players who play in the side that plays counter-attacking football. He has the pace, he has the legs to run.
Doku, come on. Woo!
You get? He has the pace, he has the legs to run. Why not play him? You get? He's one of the fastest players on the side. Why not play him? Because you're playing against the Man City side, you need that pace. But when you're playing a tiki-taka kind of football, you want to beat from the back. Bro, that guy goes down for bench with seat belt, extra seat belt, and a century of players ahead of him.
The funny part that guy played for Barcelona on loan. I think 1 year or 6 months.
He
was one of the him and Aubameyang was playing for Barcelona at one point. It's almost interesting if you think about it. And everybody was thinking that they are going to sign him. I knew that they are not going to sign him. It's not their kind of player. Not even possible. Not even possible
under this man, I want to carry them to relegation.
Okay. The game between Arsenal and Southampton is still 0-0. If you look at Arsenal, at the way they set up that team, is interesting. Merino started as a striker. Sterling started for the first time in a very, very long time for Arsenal. He's playing from the
final game of his 1 year wasted loan spell.
He's good.
And he no go start.
Let him go to Saudi Arabia and just chop money. There is nothing else he can do.
Now wickedness with that if they don't start
is obviously playing his last game for Arsenal. So he is going to, he's playing as a CB today, center back today. Zinchenko is playing. Obviously, there is talk that Zinchenko will leave Arsenal too next season, but we'll have to see that because he have not played much because of he was injured, and Luis Kelly picked up form, so he probably didn't play as much as he could. But that first season he came into
fine play, boy. Fine. He came
into Arsenal. He was playing very well.
He's still on.
You're not on anything, Oga.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. What's ball now?
Leave on now.
Oh. You are trapping it.
Come.
Oh.
Leave ball. Leave ball.
And just missed it.
Leave ball. I don't know why they take you don't set up for person with your side. Leave ball.
Okay, let's move out to Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. Yeah, they are still moving. That attack is still moving. Nottingham Forest is just looking for that win. They need to play. I think if they qualify for just the conference, it's not a bad season for them still. If you ask me,
it's not a bad season.
Nobody could believe like they will be where they are. They are going to be at least fighting for Champions League spot this season. So it's, for me, it's a good thing for them. I wish they won that game against Leicester City that they played a 2-2 draw.
It's not even that one that cost them. I think after I know went on injury, Chris Wood went on injury, David Yates, the captain, went on injury. It became a problem. You get these three people are like the pillar of the team. I know is one of the pillars in defense. Yates is one of the pillars in midfield. Chris is one of the this season is had a phenomenal season this year, scoring multiple goals. Chris Wood never passed 10 goals mark before for his life. You get, but this season on the reach 15 goals or so for Premier League goals. Oh, you get. Now these three players, they were on top of their game before they went on injury at the same time. It seems they're struggling. That's why I tell you that sometimes there's the kind of team you need to have that when 2 players or 3 players go on injury, even if the first 11 go on injury, you still have quality that at least you will miss them, but you still be winning your matches that you will not feel their absence.
For you to have that, you need to have money now.
It's not about money.
You need to have money.
How much Aston Villa get? How much Newcastle
you need
get?
to have money.
You need to know the
Aston Villa don't have a bench outside from the transactions they made this January. They don't have a bench outside those transactions, and those transactions, most of them were not purchases. Most of them were loans.
No, you don't understand. Even before those transactions came in, they were playing. There are sometimes you will not see this guy on the
starting lineup. A starting 11 in the attacking position. You have a John Duran and you have an Ollie Watkins. Name me 2 players in Nottingham Forest attacking lineup that are as powerful as this pairing of Watkins and Duran.
In Chris Wood and Taiwo Awoniyi.
Oh wow.
Our brother.
Awoniyi and Chris Wood collectively, how much have they scored last season and this season? That's the difference.
Awoniyi na player wey just
that's the difference. Because Watkins alone gave more than 25 goals last season. This season his numbers have come down, but he still gave more than 10 goals this season. If you look at the other man, John Duran was scoring goals for fun this season. Same thing last season, not as much as this season. Between them, you are talking about 40 goals a season. At Nottingham Forest, those 2 guys, between them, you can't talk about 20.
Wait, calm down. It sounds they talk between them. How many times Nottingham Forest don't score 30 or 40, 50 goals in a season without their wingers and defenders scoring for them? You get a team that like Nottingham Forest now.
And that's why they are where they are. That's why they couldn't hold down to the Champions League spot.
Because they started a new system under this man, and I'm just looking at this man's record. What is it called? Nuno's record.
It's not the system.
See, it's the system. Because now there's no quality of players on the bench.
It's not the system. It's the quality of players available.
I think they need to sign in January. I don't know how they missed that.
And money no day.
There's that January period. Get players on loan. Aston Villa are where they are because they just got players on loan.
Thank you.
Just get players on loan. Even if you know work, get them on loan in case, because this loan thing is a 50-50 thing. You might get them and they work for you. Look at Aston Villa. Aston Villa are fighting for the Champions League and they almost beat PSG in that encounter because of the low loan players.
No, now this back pass will cost Man United.
Okay. Still okay. Let's give you live updates, live scoreline everywhere. Bournemouth and Leicester City 0-0. Manchester City are beating Fulham away from home 1-0. Ipswich and West Ham are playing a 0-0 draw. Liverpool, the league champions, are losing again against Crystal Palace, 1-0. Sarr scored the only goal in that game. Okay, Southampton and Arsenal, they playing a 0-0 draw. Southampton need 1 point. They are going to collect it from Arsenal today. Tottenham are winning against Brighton, 1-0. Solanke scored the penalty. 0-0 between between Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. Then Newcastle and Everton are playing a 0-0 draw. Wolves are losing against Brentford, 1-0. Fantastic football all around, but we are not seeing goals. We are needing to see goals. I want to see goals in this encounter. Give me goals, please. Give us goals. Give us goals everywhere. Okay, good defending for Akanji.
Fine play, boy.
Okay.
Well played.
We'll see. Let's see if we get one more goal. 5 more
Drop
minutes.
through ball for this guy. Now may enter wings.
5 more minutes.
Come on for road.
Before the end of.
Finishing.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man.
So I hear the shout like say they don't score hat trick.
Finish them. Now the way with that.
So I hear the shout like say they don't score hat trick.
They pay you.
And when he was just showed to the crowd now, and the flag was showed, his picture was showed, and a round of applause for him. Remember, he had an injury where he went for a surgery, and they have to induce him in that particular surgery.
And Arsenal don't they score.
Oh.
Arsenal don't they score.
Okay, let's
Arsenal don't score. 41 minutes, and Arsenal scores their goal.
Where you see Arsenal score goal?
Don't worry, we dey see the future. We dey see the
Where you
future.
see Arsenal score goal?
We dey see the future. No worry, Arsenal don't score. Now who score now be the problem? Arsenal don't score.
Arsenal just scored a goal.
Say no, so prophesy that Arsenal
Go
score.
where they never see. The one
Arsenal just
yourself.
scored a goal. Oh.
Next, verify your source before you give out fake news.
I'm not giving fake news. Arsenal don't score.
Okay, Chooks, welcome to the show. I can see you, Chooks. Say, should I prophesy? Happy Sunday, Chooks.
Please,
Chooks, how far, my guy?
Prophesy, Chooks. Prophesy for us. Give us your prophecy. Do you think that Chelsea is going to qualify for this
The
Champions
man that Arsenal is about to exit have scored.
Tierney just scored for Arsenal.
Kerry Tierney.
Goal for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal is leading 1-0. Now, Tierney scored a goal. But normally they are going to review that goal again. Let's see if they are going to review it. It's normal.
It stands. The goal stands.
You don't know VAR for England.
The goal. Now defender score now. I want to take the offside. Now defender score.
Okay, let's see if the goal will stand for Arsenal. Arsenal just scored a goal against Southampton. I was thinking that Southampton will have a draw in that game, but obviously Arsenal wants all 3 points in that game. If Liverpool lose this game and Arsenal wins this game, they'll just close up the points. You know, it was 13 at some point. If they finish, it's going to be just 9. Abi?
Make it
try. Like say,
make it try.
Man,
it could be 11, no.
It could be like man.
11. It could be 11. Make it try finish am for 11 points.
Okay, Arsenal. If you add 3 points for Arsenal now, if they obey with 3 points,
it's going to be 11 now. 11 points.
No, it's 11 now. Arsenal just scored.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be 11.
Come on.
Arsenal just scored.
Fine one, boys.
It was 14 points before.
Oh, okay. Let's see what West Ham just scored a goal. West Ham just scored. Wow. Nottingham just missed a chance to score a goal against Chelsea. Wow, Chris Wood. Chris Wood should have scored this goal, though. Come on, Chris Wood. Okay, let's see. It was a lovely chance for good cross for Nottingham Forest. Wow, he just missed an open net.
And my boys don't score.
They just missed an open net. Come on, Chris Wood. Just missed an open net. Come on, Chris Wood. You just missed an open net for Nottingham Forest. Chelsea are very lucky in this encounter. Okay, West Ham just scored a goal in this. Okay, Kilsman just scored a goal for West Ham. They are one goal.
Prowse.
Is it what Prowse?
Prowse. Kilsman and yellow card.
Prowse just
usual suspect in their seat. Yarod, the one that will bench Saka in the English national team. Yarod, the great Bowen.
Okay,
Come on.
Jaja Sonto, welcome to the show. Jaja, my guy, Sonto, my guy. Okay, this final game of the season is so boring. The goals are not pouring as expected.
No be lie, no be lie, Sha.
I don't make you not talk to go, no day for these games.
If they say, nah, like my boys they play with the bad belly for here for not sleep. Because
Oh, okay. Okay. Choose. Okay, okay. So I know you always love Barcelona deep inside,
Normally.
but you don't want to admit.
But to confess it is a problem. Fine observation there.
See, bro, I no fit.
Mm.
Next season it go happen to John. I no fit. There's a certain level of love you have for a team.
Finish him.
You get? You know they do well, you go to shape to wear that jersey. There's a certain level of hate you have for a team because they do well, you don't wear that jersey just to hide. Say your club they do well. You get this is like disguise because West Ham is not doing well. Why would I be a West Ham jersey? I was online this afternoon. Somebody was asking me which club do you support. I'm like, bro, I've given Premier League the teams the best legends in Premier League history, and they're like, which team is that? Even Arsenal legend, about to be Arsenal legend, I give them the Clan Rice. And the person was like, hey, what? Nah, the team I want to support, don't follow me, argue. Yeah, and say why you wearing? I said because I'm wearing Baka jersey because I just like the color. It has the color of my team on it, claret and blue. This is not red, it's claret and blue. And look at
from there. Jersey,
hey. Color. Let me shout from there.
Mamouche.
Okay, extra time for Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. 1 minute extra time.
Man City have already gone into half time already.
It's one goal for Man City.
Man City going to the break with 1 goal lead.
Okay.
Liverpool also going to the break with a loss. They don't enter half time. Newcastle Everton.
Half time.
Nottingham Forest. Now they wait for.
I want shout Nottingham Forest. I want shout goal in this game. Either Chelsea or Nottingham Forest. Please score.
No, you don't go shout that. You don't go shout that goal for first half. They don't enter extra time. Half time.
Okay, half time everywhere in the Premier League. Only West Ham is still playing. I think 2 more minutes for West Ham to finish the game. Manchester United and Aston Villa 0-0 half time everywhere. Okay, Aston Villa has a red card. A player has been sent off for.
Now Martinez now. Emiliano Martinez
has a red card. He is going.
I think Man U now don't go sell this match.
No be Man U now. Aston Villa.
Man U now don't go buy referee.
What buy referee? Martinez.
Is it the foul way commit?
Martinez has a
Man
U
now don't go buy referee. This is conspiracy theory.
And obviously.
Is it the foul way commit?
Conspiracy theories.
Oh, wrong back pass.
Wrong back pass. Hoyland collect him. And he, come on. Hoyland the hustler.
I don't think it's not Martinez's problem. It's not Martinez's fault.
It's not his fault, but it's one that committed the foul. Hoyland the hustler. Hoyland got to the ball before him and come on. Hoyland the hustler. They got to the hustle. But he don't hustle, give Martinez the red card. My boy.
Martinez is out, and he's obviously going to be his final game for Aston Villa. He started crying after their last home game. I don't know why he's crying, but he was crying after that last game against the final game at home. But let's see, he's got a red card in this game against Manchester United. Can Manchester United now come into the second half and win? That is going to be an interesting. So halftime everywhere at the Premier League. Halftime results: Bournemouth 0, Leicester City 0. Ipswich is losing against West Ham 1-0. Fulham 0, Manchester City 1. Southampton 0, Arsenal 1. Tottenham is beating Brighton 1-1. 0-0 at Chelsea and Nottingham Forest in that encounter. Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 0. Liverpool are losing to Crystal Palace 1-0. Not enough goals in this encounter, but let's talk about make we just give no so small thing. Make we talk about West Ham. When they win, final win.
We don't supposed to win before.
When they win against
we don't supposed to win before.
Win what? You know if you dash these people points.
Why I go dash them points?
Dash them points.
They don't cross the 22 goal points now. Why I go dash them?
That's the small points.
And Aston Villa don't do stuff. They don't come out the Asians to where they do it since the beginning of this match because he's MIA. Put Olsen, their second goalkeeper. But when I'm winning the game, what I have to say is all thanks to my man, Jarrod Bowen, the great man, the English prince, for the assist, and the assist our set piece specialist. You understand, the master of set piece in the position. I think it was a good one, a good combination to get the goals. But the thing is, I'm feeling like I dey fear because Kim already get a look at, and if he get that guy is very very reckless. He's as restless as a Militao in Real Madrid. He can dive into a tackle and get a red card, and that's it for West Ham United. So it's a good game so far. Played against Ipswich Town. I know we want to win, though. Make we fit use better points they pass other people will dey above.
Okay, back to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, if you're online, please remember to follow our channel, subscribe to our channel. And Chooks is saying, "Oh, my coupon is in danger."
Why?
Ghost, where are you, please? Your coupon, I don't want to prophesy say you go cut, but as they see, I'm so nothing there. Goals don't dey this particular.
It depends on which goal you find.
You find goals. If people don't play and go everywhere.
It's not go everywhere. Problem you.
Your plan go everywhere is in danger. Okay, other results. Arsenal is winning against Southampton 1-0. Before we talk about Arsenal, let's talk about Aston Villa because Aston Villa has a huge mountain to climb now. A huge mountain to climb. They are down with 10 men because Martinez just got a red card after a foul on Højlund. Now, if you look at that second half, he needs to play 4-4-1. Obvious, that's what he's going to play.
And they played 5 minutes of extra time. Huge
mountain to climb. I don't think I can't see them win if Manchester United lose this game at home against a 10-man Aston Villa. They should sack Amorim. I know they won't sack him, but if you lose
Amorim is going nowhere.
If you lose at home,
Amorim is going nowhere because this is, I don't understand, like it's like we are forgetting that we need to just remember why Amorim was brought in. Amorim was brought in and given the blank check to do anyhow he wants to win Manchester United a trophy. And it's starting from next season. This season is just Jara. This season is just Jara for Amorim. Nothing that happens this season will be used to rate Amorim. Everything starts from the end of this season. So Amorim's career at Manchester United is just starting at the end of this game. He's going to get over 200 million pounds to sign players. He's going to get free hand to decide how he wants to build the team. And nothing in this season is going to be on his record in terms of what you're going to use to judge him. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. By the way, regardless of Amorim actually winning this game or losing this game or drawing this game, it changes nothing for Amorim. Yeah, it changes nothing for Manchester United. So even if they should win this game 5-0 or 10-0, nothing they happen. It doesn't change anything for them. The most important thing is that Aston Villa should win this game and get a space in Europe. Win it and get a space in Europe.
Even if they lose, they are going to play European football.
See, the thing is, Aston Villa win this game and get a space in Europe. So wait, Aston Villa, because Amorim's job is not at stake.
It's not.
But
obviously it's not.
But you get as you go take the second eye look at. Some fans are beginning to complain.
It no matter wetin they wan complain.
And you see, no matter how you
if they like make dem complain from now till tomorrow,
no matter how you wan see am, you get the kind level of power wey fans get. As long as those people wey dey chop, those embezzlers still dey, because na wetin we call them embezzlers. They are not there for the football, they are there for the money. Just to we are the owners of we are the owners of Man United. That those Glazers family thing. As long as they are still there, there's the level of power the fans and some of the players have. But if you leave it to Ineos team, I think Amorim stays because this is his first year. It's their second year on the job because I don't give Ten Hag. It's their first year on the job actually because I don't give they had extra contract come bring in their team to start this season. So this is the Ineos team's first year and Amorim's first year. So their first year is Ten Hag and Amorim. Their second year in the team as to handle football matters at Man United would involve Amorim's first complete season. Now, from the end of that second season, we're going to know whether Amorim gets something upstairs or he didn't do. But for now, I feel like he did because he's just trying to get the players. And I also like the players are just lazying around.
And number two, they have to give him, I don't think one more, I think they should give him 2 years.
That's what I'm saying now. At the end of the first full season,
2 years, yes.
At the end of the first full season, you can now start judging him from the second full season. You get so at the end of 2026, you're not like, okay, what did he do? Did he do or he didn't do?
This they don't
then by November of 2026, you'll be like, bro didn't do or bro did. By that time, you know that he did or he didn't do. Then after that time,
You know,
you can start looking for
unfortunately,
somebody else.
unfortunately, by that time, Manchester United would have completed another expenditure of about 1 point something billion in
You
signing.
no go reach 1 point something
Yes.
billion.
If
You no
you
go reach.
if you calculate the
1 point
expenditure,
something billion are for this past 8 years.
if you
But they calculate.
if you calculate the expenditure under what's his name now, Eric Ten Hag, if you calculate the expenditure under Amorim this coming summer, is going to hit the figure of 1 point something billion. And if Amorim doesn't get it right, that's 1 point something billion flushed down the toilet, and you have to start again with another manager. So, you know, there's a lot riding on Amorim that he cannot afford to fail, because if Amorim fails, Manchester United, I don't know, they should just go to relegation and start again.
My own is that Amorim, I don't think he's going to. Let me find that. Find me that tweet from Fab. Let me read that tweet. I think there's a tweet. Okay, no, there is Arsenal guy on Twitter. What's his name again?
David Austin.
The Austin. Just find me David Austin tweet, and I need to read some of that meeting they had at Manchester United. I need to.
John, under Ten Hag, Man United spent 564 million pounds.
Thank you.
See money.
564.
Yes.
Which is not up to, I said the 1 point something billion now plus Ole.
This,
Mourinho.
I'm not even counting Ole. This summer, there's going to be 200 million available to him, plus other revenue from sales. That's going to take it to 750. Next summer, there's going to be another money made available. Cumulatively, that's 1.2 billion or 1.3 billion.
Money
And
plenty.
if that experiment doesn't go the way it's expected to, it's flushed down the toilet. That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay, let's talk about Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. Chelsea fans want to play Champions League. It's obvious they want to play Champions League football, but they need to at least get something from this game. The question is, can they get something from Nottingham Forest? Nuno needs to beat Chelsea and hope other results will go their way everywhere. Okay, let me look out for that particular tweet from Austin about Manchester United before we go over to Chelsea. And remember, we told you that Ten Hag is going to move to Bayern Munich. Bayern Leverkusen, sorry. Okay, this is what Austin tweeted on X yesterday. He said Ruben Amorim informed Manchester United squad that he will be in charge next season. That means they are not going to sack him. Plus, he told Garnacho to find a new club. It happened during the meeting between the Portuguese head coach and Manchester United player at training today. Okay, Garnacho is obviously, in quotes, going to leave Manchester United. He's obviously going to stay next season at Manchester United. But will his experiment work at Manchester United? It took Arteta how many years? 3 years to ever even challenge Man City once. So probably might give him maybe 2. I don't think they can give him 3 years. Arsenal and Manchester United are 2 different clubs. So I think we are going to be looking at 2 years. 2 years, I think, is enough to at least see something positive from Manchester. I think next season, if you finish maybe like 8th, next season you finish like 6th. Then, okay, we are seeing progress. Not next season you come and finish 12th. You come and finish 10th.
Progress. No, I don't understand. Let me progress.
No,
you
so this
16th.
one about Bele.
No, I don't understand. You
one.
finish 16th. You inherit a deadbeat squad. Finish 16th on the table. Okay, let's say at the moment now you're 17th on the table because Tottenham is winning their game. So you finish 17th
You're going to drop
at the table, and the next season you finish 12th. Now progress.
Come on, also.
Now progress, because you get away Chelsea from 12th Avenue go 10th Avenue. There was no much gap between 12th Avenue and 10th Avenue, but they can't. I regarded it as progress. So if I move from 17th to 12th on the table, it's progress. If I move from 17th to 15th, now progress. If I move from 15th to 10th, now progress.
People they move from 10th to win the league.
Chelsea did it now.
Yes.
Yes.
People they move from 10th to win the league. So you where they can't.
Now under Abramovich,
You not concern me.
Now under Abramovich, come impress and leave.
Concern me. People they move from 10th to win the league. So while they are celebrating your 12th position, know that that's not achievement. That one my
under Abramovich of Chelsea, you come impress me your first season, win league. Second season, halfway through the second season, I give you a sack letter. You go and look for something else. I bring in somebody else to continue.
Talking about Manchester United, they are 17th currently on the table because Spurs are winning their game, and Manchester United are 17th on the table.
And Spurs now automatically are 15th.
Yeah, Spurs are 15th, they are moved to 15th on the table. Manchester United are just 1 place below relegation zone. It's crazy. Nobody, if you tell Ferguson like 2012 that Manchester United will be where they are currently on the table, nobody in this time would have predicted that the way they fell from glory is crazy. But let's see if Amorim will turn this whole thing around. Even as bad when Arsenal was having their banter season, they didn't even finish 17th. For them to finish 17th, for you to understand, they have played 38 games, even though that is halftime, 0-0 halftime. They are 110, drawn currently 10 and lost 18 games this season. If they somehow lose against Aston Villa, it's going to be 19. They are probably
then the 10 draw will turn to 9 draw.
Drawn down on that, probably lost half of the game. There, you know what it means to play that 8 games and lose half of it as a big club. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Talking about Spurs that are winning, Spurs have lost 21. Spurs have lost 21 games.
The only thing that spoils your statement is you said as a big club.
Manchester United
That's where you spoil your statement.
Come on, John.
That's where you spoil your statement. You say as a big club. Big clubs don't lose 19. No.
But they are still a big club.
They are not a big club.
John.
Big clubs don't lose 19 or 18 or 21
I agree.
or 25.
John, see, I agree with you. I'm not going to debate with you on that. I agree with you. In the year 2024,
QED
2025 season, John, name the English Big Six.
QED.
John, please name the English. Man United is not a big club.
Big
John,
clubs,
name the English Big Six.
Big clubs
without naming Man United.
don't lose 18 games.
At some point in my life, I realized that at some point, it gets sometimes we just every 5 years, Big Six go change. If you look at the table, you will not see the Liverpool. There was a time you look at the table, you don't see the Liverpools there. You get the time you look at the table, even the Man City that we are shouting at, the time you look at the table, they are not in the top 7.
Oh wow.
You get there was a time you look at the Premier League table.
You have to go back 2 decades to see that.
I'm just saying at some point.
I'm just saying I'm not telling
you that yesterday.
You have to go beyond 2
at some point,
decades.
At some point,
you see City absent from that top 6.
John, calm down. At some point.
No,
okay,
I disagree.
At some point, you go back to the league. This United they play championship football now. At some point, this United no dey for top.
I give updates. Fair Jaja Sonto is looking for updates. Before they argue who they top 6 and top 10. I don't even care again. Even say, but okay, Jaja is looking for updates. Okay, let me give you updates. Halftime everywhere in the Premier League table. The scores of each game is Bournemouth and Leicester are playing 0-0. Ipswich are losing at home to West Ham 1-0. Fulham 0, Manchester City 1, Southampton 0, Arsenal 1. Tottenham are winning Brighton 1-0. Nottingham Forest and Chelsea are playing 0-0 draw. That is our main focus today. Manchester United and Aston Villa are playing a 0-0 draw at Old Trafford, even though Martinez, their goalkeeper, got a red card in the final minute of that game. Liverpool are losing at Anfield against Crystal Palace 1-0. Newcastle and Everton are playing a 0-0 draw. Wolves 0, Brentford 1. These are the game updates of all the games happening in the game. Okay, Trent is going to be introduced in the second half of the game. I don't even know if they're going to boo him or okay, they are booing him. They are angry. They are angry that he's leaving their club. Okay, current standing in the Premier League. First position is still Liverpool with 83 points. Arsenal are second with 74 points. These first two are obviously going to finish top 2, including Manchester City, who are third if they obviously win this game. 71 points for Manchester City at third position. Fourth position is Newcastle with 67 points. Fifth, occupying that final Champions League spot is Chelsea. Imagine if it's top 4. It was sweet. Chelsea would have probably been in danger. But Chelsea are fifth now with 67 points. Aston Villa are sixth with 67 points. Nottingham Forest are seventh on the table with 66 points. Okay, if you go down, these are the top from third to seventh are still looking to qualify for that Champions League spot. The other ones are happening, other games happening in the Premier League, other league tables. For 8th position is Brentford with 58 points. Brighton are 9th with 58 points. Crystal Palace are 10th after winning that FA Cup with 55 points. Bournemouth are 11th with 54 points. 12th position is Fulham with 54 points. Everton are 13th on the table with 46 points. West Ham 14th on the table with 43 points. Tottenham moved up the table from 17th to 15th now with 41 points. 16th position is Wolves with 41 points. Manchester United have 14 points after 38 games. Halftime though, if they win this game, they move up the table. Relegation people, Leicester 26 points, they are out. Ipswich Town 22 points, they are out. Southampton bottom with 12 points, they are out. And the second half is about to start. Remember that game against Newcastle and Chelsea is happening 0-0 in that game encounter. We are going to see who wins this game. Nottingham Forest, as currently, if they win this game, they are going to play Champions League football. But the question is, can they beat Chelsea at home? All the games are started. The second half of the games have started everywhere. They have started everywhere. The second half has started. Let's see who is going to win these encounters.
And you know, Godwin, I told you about the emotions that will come after the end of this game. Man City, Kevin De Bruyne leaving,
Yes.
West Ham United, Cresswell, some other places. Liverpool have Trent leaving at the end of this game. There's one important announcement. It's been announced since Match Day Pundit, Gary Lickner. John, our man, is leaving at the end of the season. So is that not another emotion? Because who going to give us the punchline with that guy they give us from the stands, from the side? Who going to give us the kind of punchline? Now I was thinking maybe Petaduri will announce his own too, but Petaduri don't want to retire from commentary.
Why Petaduri will retire? He don't want.
No go retire anyway. Okay, second half other places. Second half has started some apart from Manchester United just started now. Every other game has started. Every other game in the final day of the season has started. Let's see, second half will give us more goals. So not more goals, even if it's one goal everywhere, because almost is dry. Almost all the games, half of the game is dry, and all the games, Arsenal is winning, Man City is winning, Chelsea, our main focus are drawing that game. Okay, let's see 3 minutes. 3 minutes into Chelsea game. Let's see if they are going to score a goal. It's going to be interesting. Man United need to make. I want to even know what kind of sub that is going to make. If he's going to make like for likes or
introduce Kobe Mainoo. Let's see who is taking out for Kobe Mainoo, because firstly he introduced the what's it called now for Dalot.
Yeah, that one is an injury matter.
So I think he's introduced Kobe Mainoo in this one now.
He should put Zeski now. Put Zeski. Change formation small. This man. Okay, Zeski is not even on the bench because just came in and played that game.
Injured, no?
Yeah, he came in and played that game and disappeared again. He's not fully fit.
Leave Haaland on the pitch, oh. Don't take Haaland off.
Haaland is on the pitch. Okay, games have started everywhere. The second half has started. Can Nottingham Forest surprise us? We need to shout. Either Chelsea fans will shout or they will cry. Somebody will cry today. That's what I'm sure of. Either Nottingham Forest or Chelsea fans will cry today. But let's see what happens in this game. Okay, it's going to be a good encounter. It's happening at Chelsea, at Nottingham Forest. Okay, Elanga is chasing the ball, couldn't get the ball. And can we get a goal? Trent has been introduced.
Come on, boys, Chelsea. Let's go! Finish your ball. Come on.
Trent has been introduced for Liverpool for his final game for Liverpool. He is going to move to Real Madrid after this game, and they want him to come immediately because they have a Club World Cup that will start in 3 weeks' time. So they need him to be fit, play for Real Madrid, because today officially Alonso has been signed for Real Madrid. He's going to be introduced to Madrid's faithful tomorrow. He's going to be introduced. So congratulations to Alonso. Trent will follow immediately after. From this week that we are entering, Trent will come in, and Dean after final game for Dean for today. Even check if Dean is playing today for Bournemouth.
Of course he's playing.
He's starting.
Okay, Dean is playing today for Bournemouth. Okay, you see, Dean is not playing today for Bournemouth. He didn't start today. So obviously after this game he is going to move. He's on the bench. Dean is on the bench. After this game he's going to move to Real Madrid. So him and Trent are going to move to Real Madrid this season. Okay, let's see what happens with these games. I think that talking about the Golden Boot, Salah obviously is going to finish as the top scorer in the Premier League. Okay, we have a goal. Brighton just scored. It's 1-1 versus Tottenham. Brighton just scored a goal. Obviously, let's see if VAR will rule it out or it will stand. Obviously, they are check every goal. Once you score a goal, you celebrate half and wait if they are going to cancel it or they are going to leave it. So VAR is going to check just to make sure that the goal stands in that encounter. Okay, Jaja Sonto is dropping comments on our YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Jaja Sonto. I say anything less than a top half finish for Amorim next season is a failure. You need to make analysis putting in perspective the pedigree of the club you are talking about. Manchester United is not a baby club. Exactly.
From 17 to 10, from 17 to 12, no be big progress.
No, move second half, move to the first half, top 10 now. Nobody's even telling you to finish anywhere. Finish 10th. If you finish 10th, it's half. Then you are doing something nice. How can you be a Manchester United club and you're still talking about next season you finish less than top half, second half of the table? It doesn't make sense. I understand where Jaja Sonto is coming from, so which makes sense for me. Okay, Ipswich Town just scored. Manchester United have a goal. Manchester United have a goal, even though
proof that not say is a Man U fan.
Man U have a goal. Man U have a goal in this encounter, so they are going to move up the table. They just scored against Aston Villa.
Where are they going to move up to?
Chelsea
just scored a goal.
See, I tell you, thank you, time with Chelsea man.
Chelsea just scored a
no,
goal.
Everybody
is scoring goal. Chelsea just scored. Chelsea just scored a goal. Beautiful goal from Cowell. Nottingham Forest are in danger. They are not going to play Champions League next season.
And who scored for Man United?
Hoyland scored for Manchester United.
Hoyland.
Cowell.
Man U goals have been ruled out.
Okay,
Man U goals have been ruled out. Offside.
Man U.
Ipswich Town 1-1.
Man U.
Ipswich Town they play 1-1 with West Ham. Imagine that.
No free lunch.
Okay, let's see if Cowell is offside, it's his own goal. Okay. No. Okay. The goal will stand for Chelsea. The goal will stand for Chelsea. Cowell just scored for Chelsea. It's 1-0 for Chelsea.
Come on! Southampton! Come on! Just Arsenal go hear word. Southampton, I donate point to give Southampton. They tell me say I don't sabi play ball.
Okay, the goal for Manchester United, Hoyland has been ruled out for offside. So, but Chelsea are going to play Champions League next season. Cowell just scored that lovely goal. So Southampton need to score 2. They need to score 2 if they are going
Chelsea
to play.
came at Nottingham Forest in this second half. It's alarming.
It's good. Okay. Now Chelsea have the Champions League spot in their hands now. If they throw away this point, then they are crazy. They should sack all their Maresca. So let's see. Chelsea just scored a goal and Arsenal just conceded a goal. That golden boot between Southampton, Nottingham Forest goalkeeper and Arsenal's goalkeeper. So I think probably Arsenal is going to finish. Arsenal goalkeeper is going to finish with the golden gloves. Now, if
it ends like this.
If it ends like both of them are considered a goal already. It's clean sheet they are looking at. It's clean sheet. So for the second season in a row, Arsenal goalkeeper will finish with the golden glove for Arsenal. Good for Raya. Good one for Raya. Arsenal just consider a goal. Okay, let me give you update on the Premier League table. Chelsea fans are rejoicing already. Now, if you look at the top 7 in the Premier League, Liverpool is first with 83 points. Second position is Arsenal with 74 points. Manchester City will finish third with 71 points. Chelsea have moved to fourth position with 69 points. Newcastle are West Ham don't score again, but let me finish. Newcastle are 5th with 67 points. Aston Villa are 6th with 67 points. Nottingham Forest are just losing with Chelsea with 65 points. Oh, come on. Aston Villa might play just Conference League next season. After, obviously, just one thing for them, may they play Champions League. But, obviously, if it finishes like this, they are going to play just Conference League.
Aston Villa need a goal to finally secure that place in Europe.
If Aston Villa scored and it remains the same as Newcastle, they play Champions League football. So, it's still even though that they are now 10 man,
It's still wide open.
It's still crazy.
And 1 man down is not a handicap.
It's a
They can still turn it around.
It depends on who behind
They
it.
can still turn it
It depends on
around.
who get the red card.
But
Emiliano Martinez.
Sha for playing against Manchester United, you can always win with 10 men.
Everybody has the right to dream at the theater of dreams.
Let's be frank. Everybody can dream. But I can't see any way back from Nottingham in this one.
Yes,
they just Brighton are back to 8th position on the table.
Do you know what they need? They just need to put in all the attacker they have in this game.
Who?
Nottingham Forest. They don't have nothing to lose. They have absolutely nothing to lose.
When Chelsea hit you on the break, you go no.
You don't they lose. They say you don't they lose now.
Simple.
Are you going to magically win the game if you don't take risk? You have to just take it as you are seeing it and fight. You need to fight and win this game. Okay, Chelsea have a corner kick. They are leaning 1-0. Obviously, they are going to play Champions League next season. Congratulations in advance to Chelsea.
Who be this one?
It's not yet over. People that are shouting congratulations to Chelsea is not yet over.
Or do you think that Nottingham Forest will score 2 in this game?
Like, it could go anywhere.
It can go anywhere.
It's still 1 goal.
Cassie!
Now, and it's all over.
And Casemiro just hits the woodwork.
Okay, let's see what happens in all these games. Interesting games everywhere. Man U is still looking. Okay, they are making a sub.
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back, Osinodoy. Welcome back.
Osinodoy is going to
playing against his not be alone now. He don't do this since over 3 years now.
He moved from Chelsea.
In boyhood club. but bro, welcome back, bro, because they've missed him in attack. They seriously missed him in attack.
How many should look for a goal? Though? You cannot be playing 10 man and you not score a goal. It's somehow.
That's the thing. You have a man advantage, but nobody is taking the initiative forward. So of course they will always struggle. No doubt. No doubt about that.
Now, as it stands now, everybody that is so the only person that can give you points now and that can be displaced of that top 6 is not Newcastle.
They can only displace Newcastle now.
It's only Newcastle now that has question mark on them, because Chelsea has gone to 4th. Newcastle is now 5th.
Yeah. So it's between Newcastle and Aston Villa.
Aston Villa is already red card, so they've already lost.
Or more, it's going to be hard. Okay, the clean sheet for the Golden Glove is both between Raya and Marcel for Nottingham Forest. Both have 13, so both of them obviously is going to share that Golden Gloves award, because now they just give it to, if 3 of you finish with 13 clean sheet, they give it to 3 persons. So they are going to obviously finish with 13 clean sheets between Raya and Nottingham Forest goalkeeper. So it's going to be the second year in a row.
Side, bro.
Second year in a row.
Referee.
Going to be second year in a row that both of them, that Raya has finished with the golden glove for Arsenal. There's not a penalty for them. What is that they look? Come on for road.
They look whether I go kick or corner kick.
Come on for
corner kick.
Okay. Chelsea are winning against Nottingham Forest 1-0. Okay, Odoi is going to be introduced for Chelsea.
Did you see the chance Højlund just missed?
Nothing concern me, concern Man U.
Shebi they shout, give him the ball, give him the
ball.
No, that
one they don't give him pass. Loose ball.
Give him the ball.
Give him the ball. Look at it. It was a loose ball, back pass.
Wow. You don't even trap and well. Come on.
Now behind them now, so he got stunned. So trap and ball don't pass him. So you not go blame the guy.
Okay, Osman-Odoi has been introduced for Nottingham Forest. Can he rescue something for them? We have to find out if he can do something. Let's see if he can do something for Nottingham Forest. It's crazy that Nottingham Forest came close. They really came close. Really came close.
The funny part is that they are playing out to man. They look dispossessed at home, because Chelsea have more of the ball possession.
This second half, Chelsea has gone into the game.
Initiative than Nottingham Forest.
It's poor.
When you start the game with so much energy that you allow your opponent to grow into the game and begin to get control over the ball, then you have a problem in that game. I think that's what has happened. That's what happened to Nottingham Forest in this one, because they started the game with high energy, high intensity. Everything was on par. until they allow Chelsea go into the game. And now in the second half, Chelsea has been in their half for the past, I think, for more of the second half. In the past 5 minutes, they've been around them.
That's why they introduce Odoi, so if they can attack more. If they attack more, they will probably have something in this game. Interesting game all around. Aston Villa has not had a shot on goal against Manchester United in this game. So even though now they didn't have it when they were 11. Now when they did 10, they won't have shot on goal.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be
very tough.
They need a miracle to win this game. But if they play Europa League next season, it's not actually bad for still.
No, it's not a bad thing. No doubt.
Let's be frank, it's not still a bad thing for Aston Villa. Even if they play Europa League next season, it's not still a bad result for Manchester United.
You know why I say it's not a bad thing? Their manager has won Europa at least 3 or 4 times.
That is competition.
That is his competition.
That is his competition.
If he goes to Europa next season, count it as one. Simple and short.
Wait, look at it now. I want to ask a question. The way Man United is playing, you introduce a player in the 20th minute to substitute a player that is injured. Only for you to take him out immediately the second half starts to bring in a Kobe Meno. Dalot was brought in to replace Mazraoui.
I said he was injured.
Dalot?
Maybe.
Dalot not injured. Now she was saying he didn't carry cup.
It's these changes that makes me question Amorim's tactics, because it's counterproductive for you to bring somebody on to change the game, and then in less than 15 minutes
he played
you take the guy out without injury. Was he injured?
He played 25 minutes, and in the start of the second half he took him out. It means there was something that went wrong in the dressing room.
Enough problem in that Manchester United dressing room. Enough problem. So it's going to be interesting who is going to sell, who is going to live at the club. But obviously we know that Garnacho is leaving. Obviously, Rashford is leaving Manchester United. Who is leaving Manchester? Casemiro might leave.
No, Casemiro is not leaving anywhere.
Why?
He has a 25% salary bonus coming next year, so
and
he's not going anywhere.
He doesn't have any 25% coming in because they didn't win the trophy.
He has a 25%
They didn't win
bonus.
the trophy. The clause was if they had won the trophy, they would have 25%, everybody on the team. Now they didn't win it.
He has 25%, whether they win it this season or next season. He has 25% bonus coming in. Where are you running to?
Brighton.
Where are you running to? You're not running anywhere. You stay there and you.
Tottenham is taking an air. They are going back to their 17th position. Tottenham is going back to the 17th position. With immediate effect.
Brighton just scored a
goal.
With
immediate effect.
Brighton have turned it around. They just scored a goal. They are leading.
Tottenham is back
against Tottenham 2-1.
Tottenham is back in 17th. With immediate effect. Ozubo. The way you are running, they say if you run in, you run out. If you rush in, you rush out. Good goal for Brighton. Fabian, I trust you. You can do this. You can deliver this one. Bring it home, Fabian.
Okay, Smith-Rowe and Iwobi, the two ex-Arsenal boys, is going to be introduced in this game. Let's see if they can do something for Fulham and get something in this game. Iwobi and Smith-Rowe. I think at some point their coach criticized Smith-Rowe at some point, saying that he doesn't run enough. But let's see if it's going to work out for them. For Chelsea, Sancho has been toothless, has been rubbish in this game. He has been introduced, he has been removed in this game, and Lavia is going to be introduced. So how are they going to play this formation now?
I said it that they are going to bring this boy in this encounter, and they've done it. So we now have 3 defensive midfielders playing in this game. No, in fact, Nottingham Forest, you go and sleep. Nothing for you. But then coming back to Chelsea and the scenario of Jadon Sancho, wouldn't Chelsea be happy right now that it's only 5 million they need to pay and they can send this guy away without keeping him more than this season?
I have a feeling that they are going to sign him permanently. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Chelsea is going to sign him permanently this season.
Chelsea will dodge a bullet by paying that 5 million.
Let's see.
John, no bullet whatsoever are you dodging.
Chelsea will dodge a bullet by paying that 5 million. Simple.
Why would you spend 5 million?
They can't keep him in the side.
Ola, no, come on now, bring it down a little. See, he better say you keep him for the side. Watch him grow into the player you want him to be.
Not only
pay
grow,
5 million for nothing.
Not only grow into the player, but there is no growth in this guy. The guy already want work, so no need. Pay 5 million, get out of the deal. Then you sign him permanent and then he has a fallout with this man next year. Sell him off. Simple.
Okay, updates in the scoreline in the final day games of the Premier League. Bournemouth and Leicester is playing a 0-0 draw. West Ham is beating Ipswich Town 2-1. Fulham 0, Manchester City 1. Arsenal and Southampton is playing a 1-1 draw. And Nottingham just considered a goal against Brighton. They are losing at home 2-1. These are the European League champions. If they lose this game, it will be the 22nd game. 22nd game Tottenham have lost this season. You see, European trophy has covered their bad season.
Yes.
So yeah,
no, European trophy don't cover their shame.
they even do parade though.
They do parade now.
Of
They
course,
don't do parade.
if na you no go do
You
parade.
hate it and you talk about that parade. You hate it talk about the parade.
Season 3 is better than season.
Oh, that man get confidence. I like that man. I love that man. As soon as I don't buy Tottenham jersey keep for house. So from next season, this Waka jersey I go burn am.
Okay.
I'll go to support Tottenham FC. I know support Waka, but I go burn this Waka because now don't ask me plenty questions for this channel. I go to wear Tottenham jersey from next season. But another team from London, it go hard.
Okay, Tottenham is losing against Brighton 2-1. Obviously, as we just told you, Nottingham Forest is losing against Chelsea 1-0. Cowell just scored that goal in the beginning of the second half. Manchester United and Aston Villa are playing a 0-0 draw in that their own encounter. Liverpool are still losing against Crystal Palace 1-0. Everton just scored a goal against Newcastle. Everton just scored a goal against Newcastle.
Bournemouth had their goal ruled out against Leicester City, all thanks to VAR.
Okay, they are checking it again. They are checking that particular goal if it's going to stand or not.
VAR, no do this one, no.
They are checking that goal.
No do this one.
They are checking that goal if it's going to stand. Did Everton just score a goal, or they are going to rule it out? We are going to find out. Give you that update if it happens. But obviously,
it's under check.
It's under check. They are checking that goal. They are checking the goal. Let's see if it's going to stand or not. Will it stand? Will it stand? Will it stand? Did Everton just crash? One, they probably crashed that Newcastle's hope of playing Champions League football. Let's see.
The goal stands. It stands, oh, it stands.
Calm down.
And like this now, Newcastle does a 6th position.
Oh wow.
This is where they play draw now.
Yeah, Aston Villa is going to play Champions League. So
Aston Villa, Chelsea 67. Okay, Chelsea is now 69 points.
Okay, it stands. Everton just scored a goal at St James Park. Everton just scored a goal at St James Park. The table is shifting now. If you look at the standing, Aston Villa are 5th on the table. Let me see. I think their fans are probably rejoicing now. Oh wow, their fans are shouting. Their fans are rejoicing. Everywhere is shouting at that Aston Villa fans.
See the noise.
Their away fans are.
See the noise.
Their away fans are rejoicing because somehow Everton just scored a goal
and only just missed a chance as well. So, but see the noise.
Oh my God! Only just missed a chance. Come on. Everybody checking their phones. Okay, Vance and Ericsson are going to be introduced for their final game for Manchester.
Who be this Gimenez guy? Who be this Gimenez guy who has missed chances anyhow for here?
The good news now is Aston Villa are back at that 5th position. They are going, if it finishes this way, they are playing Champions League next season. Newcastle just need a point. Newcastle need a point at
just draw. Score a goal.
Nottingham Forest just draw.
No, Nottingham Forest if they need to win now.
If Nottingham Forest draw now.
No, see, if Nottingham Forest win this game, they will play Champions League. As it stands.
If they draw, nothing for them.
If they win this game now against Chelsea, they are playing Champions League football. So they don't need to win Chelsea. Because now it's not really in their hands, but they need to just win this game and see what happens. They need to win this game and see what currently.
I know this crying for a penalty. I don't know why that is.
Aston Villa are 5th position. Okay, it's changing. The league table is changing. Newcastle needs a draw and they are losing against Everton 1-0.
And Nottingham player just picked up a knock.
Drama. Okay, we have a red card at Liverpool's game. Obviously,
Second yellow card for
and Gravenberch is out. He received his matching order. So obviously, Crystal Palace might win at Anfield.
Aston Villa fans, they celebrate. Aston Villa fans, they celebrate. Aston Villa fans, they celebrate. They're celebrating finishing 5th on the table without doing anything. We just did our own. They play rubbish against Man United. Come top table. Let's see happen for Aston Villa right now.
I think football is about moments and luck. So for now, the luck is favoring Aston Villa, but
see, Newcastle will score goal.
They have 25 more minutes to go. It's possible. 25 more minutes to go in that game. So Newcastle need to now bring out everything, all the power they have. Let me see if the coach made a change.
And Aston Villa just suffered a scare. Now the captain is on the side now. David Yates is on the side. Morgan not give him the captain back. I told you before, this guy picked up a knock. Nicolas Dominguez picked up a knock. Now the captain of the side is in the team and he's there and he's taking his captain ban from Gibbs White. Now let's see if the things is going to change. You get? Because my man be that. You get? David Yates my man. Let's see if the style of play is going to change. If there's going to be energy in midfield for them.
Fine play, boy. Fine play.
John is fine play.
Aston Villa fans are not even interested in the Manchester United game. They are actually looking at their phones and they are actually going to be following that Newcastle game.
They are going to cry very soon if they do not score a goal in this encounter.
I know, but it's going to be tough. They are 10 man. They are just they are 1 man down. So
and they are going into this game gradually.
Yes, Watkins just missed a one-on-one chance. I don't even know what he was doing in that particular one. Okay. Wow, rubbish cross behind. Okay. For Newcastle will not play Champions League football if it stays this way. Current updates on the results happening everywhere. Current update, let me give you updates immediately. Tottenham is losing against Brighton 2-1 at home. Southampton 1, Arsenal 1, Fulham 0, Manchester City 1, Ipswich 1, West Ham 2. West Ham is winning that game. Bournemouth and Leicester City are playing a 0-0 draw in that game. Manchester United and Aston Villa 0-0. Aston Villa is going to play Champions League if it stays this way. Liverpool, the league champions.
And Man City has a penalty.
They are winning. Liverpool is losing at home at Anfield 1-0. As I said, Newcastle are losing 1-0 against Everton.
All they need is one goal. Just one goal.
Are losing at home to Brentford.
Just
one goal for Newcastle. 1 goal. Newcastle just score 1 goal.
I think it will be hard for Eddie Howe to have come. It will be hard for Eddie Howe to have come.
And Arsenal on the dangerous attack.
And miss out on the final.
Okay, City has a penalty. Let's see who will take Mamouche or Haaland.
Please give the Norwegian Giants.
Mamouche or Haaland.
Too much space on that pass. I know. Reduce it next time.
Mamouche or Haaland.
A foul on Haaland. A foul on Gundogan.
Okay, Wolves just scored against Brentford. It's 1-1. Wolves just scored against Brentford. It's 1-1. Oh, look at Nuno's face. I pity him. I don't blame him though.
Do you see why I said that? It's going to be tough for this man because one way or another, once Chelsea get that one goal, it's a wrap. They are going to lock everywhere and defend.
Okay, Bournemouth just scored a goal. Bournemouth scored that is 1 goal against Leicester City. In that encounter, Bournemouth just scored a goal, and in the other game, Wolves they are still checking VR, is still checking it too. They might cancel it. Okay, it stands. So Wolves and Brentford are playing 1-1. Okay, Haaland to take the penalty.
No.
Haaland to take the penalty, please.
One way or another, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Haaland don't need the penalty.
It's 2 goals. He just scored the penalty. It's 2 goals for
Haaland just missed the penalty.
It's 2 goals.
He has scored it.
Haaland just missed the penalty.
And short.
It's 2 goals. Haaland has just scored.
Haaland is back.
He has been out on injury since a very, very long time.
But they permit him to travel small. See whether the 3 match since don't win 4-0. Permit him to travel small. See whether they win match since. They beg them to win match. When they win league, they don't win first in 4-0.
I think Solo scored a hat-trick or 4.
I think 4 games, and that was 3 games ago where he scored a 4. Where he scored 4 goals in a single match. Now in this game, now look at it. Saul scored 2 goals. Perhaps he started with the opening goal, and look at how it happened. So they've won 4-0 back to back. Which is the problem.
Yeah, it's good result for Atletico Madrid.
That's Soto, we are seeing you.
Okay, Haaland just got a penalty for Manchester City. Good game for them.
The Norwegian Giants.
That has ended. So our main focus now, City are going to finish second, obviously, on the table. So
third on the table.
Third on the table. We are going to remove our eyes from that game and focus on
Chelsea
and Newcastle games, because this is where it's happening now.
Aston Villa game is making me feel like I want to sleep.
This is where it's happening everywhere. 15 more minutes to go. Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. 15 more minutes to go. Newcastle versus Everton. This is two games we are now going to be following. And Aston Villa game, you should follow it too, because wow, Aston Villa just scored a goal.
It's a foul.
Okay, Aston Villa just scored a goal.
Okay. He kicked the ball off the goalkeeper's hand. It's a foul.
Let's see. VR is going to check it.
It's a foul.
VR is going to check it. VR is going to check it first.
He will kick ball for keeper hand.
But VR is going to check
foul
it.
now.
Let's see now.
You see, for keeper hand.
He
kick ball for keeper hand. Now foul.
Yeah, keeper's hand was on the ball. Keeper's hand was on the ball. It's not holding it, but it's on the ball.
He kicked it off the keeper's hand.
Okay.
But this goalkeeper in a basket. Last. This goalkeeper now. Ten Hag is man in this one.
His hand was on the ball, but VR is looking at it. Oh wow!
On the keeper's hand.
Oh wow! But VR has to review it very well. He's not holding the ball.
He has his hand
holding the ball.
He has his
He's
palm.
not holding the ball. He has the palm around the ball.
Not around. He has the
around
palm
the ball, not on the ball.
He has
Watch
his palm
that thing
on
again.
the ball.
VR has to check in.
Simple.
You're looking at one hand. Look at the second hand.
He not concern me. He put the hand around the
ball.
They just cancelled the goal. His hand was on the ball.
Picking my hand there on the ball.
They just cancelled the goal. They are going to cancel the goal.
You go collect yellow card. You go collect card. You don't collect now.
They have been complaining.
You don't collect now. You collect now.
So it's 0-0 in that game. Aston Villa just scored a goal, but it was cancelled. It was judged that the goalkeeper's hands were on the ball, so it's going to be a still goalless draw in that encounter. Can Newcastle do something for us in the last 15 minutes of the game? Less than 15 minutes. Can they do something for us? Interesting.
They don't bribe referee. You bribe referee too now.
Come on.
Referee, red card.
Which red card?
Red card. He kick her for head.
Good games all round. So City has already finished third on the table, obviously. So our focus will be Newcastle versus Everton and Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea.
This Dogu guy. Please pass the ball. You're not there to score goals. Stop playing goal kick in front of other people's goals. Please. Pass the ball. This guy has gotten a chance to score multiple goals, and he ends up scoffing his chances.
Okay. Let's see what happens in that game. Other game results. And let's give you updates. Okay, no more goals around.
Glory, Man United. Because some people mind, because I agree. Glory, Man United. When I'm offside now or handball, always they will check. Glory, Man United. We are always marching on. Lead me home to a place.
The funniest part is that Manchester United are not even playing well, even though that Aston Villa are 10 man down, they can't even score a goal to save their lives. That means even if they are 11,
man, you go shock you.
I'll be by mouth. If you like, they sing all the things where you want to sing.
Manchester United have scored a goal.
Let me by mouth. My song has said Man United won't score goal.
Manchester United have just scored a goal.
Man, you don't score. That's why they sing song.
Manchester United have just scored a goal.
Again, who score?
Manchester have just scored a goal. They are leading Aston Villa. Aston Villa have dropped back to back in 6th position.
Who score? Let me by mouth. Glory, Man United. I see the future.
Aston Villa are in danger. They are not going to play Champions League football. Yeah. Make I do yeah for them. Yeah. Aston Villa, as it stands now, are not playing Champions League next season. They just considered a goal against Manchester United. Just considered a goal against Manchester United. Crazy game all round. Amma just scored a goal. 10 more minutes in that game for Aston Villa to see get one, even if it's one goal.
Gordon, I think it took your advice from the last game where you had Dalot, Haven, Maguire, Victor Lindelof playing in the same team, and that these are like 5 defenders, and you have Odogu, You took out that lot coming for Mazraoui. You take out that lot, bring Kobe Mainoo. You get it's back to the back four. They have a red card already, so you have your back four defenders. You get Ameno can go to midfield and play from there.
Okay, now Aston Villa just considered the goal. The league table has just changed immediately.
They are back to sixth.
They are back to sixth. So first position is Liverpool, still first position. Arsenal is second. Manchester City is third. Chelsea are fourth on the table with 69 points.
Now,
if
Nottingham equalize,
66 points. Aston Villa 66 points. If Newcastle
equalize, then Aston Villa will play Conference League.
Oh wow. Wow.
So isn't that if Adam and Eve up and down. Newcastle do the magic now. Okay. Sorry, not Newcastle, Nottingham Forest. Come on now. Morgan.
Okay, let's see what happens. It's still
everywhere tackles. Everywhere tackles. Collect your card. Thank you. General market.
The two of them.
General market, everybody.
Okay, Aston Villa are in trouble. Let's see what happens in these encounters. Now, Aston Villa is going to play Europa League next season. And we said that Emery is the captain of Europa League. If he goes there, I'm sure that at least he reach the final of that competition. That's what I'm sure about. When it comes to Europa League, he is the master of Europa League.
If Emery reach final, he don't finish now.
He don't win now.
He don't win now. Simple and short.
He don't win now. If he reaches the final, he don't win now.
Referee, this is a foul that you could have given at the edge of the box, but he did not.
He don't win now.
But there is
so
not.
He went on to this one, and you're giving him a yellow card for it.
Why is he giving a yellow card now? See,
what's that now? That's unnecessary. This is what you hate to see in the game. I know you should be ashamed of yourself for that.
I don't think he did anything.
He should be ashamed of himself for that. Road full everywhere where he go past. He didn't have to do that. That's poor sportsmanship. He should be ashamed of himself for that.
Defense, ball.
So Liverpool is going to lose at home at Anfield. Very poor. I don't know how many games they have even lost this season. Liverpool have been losing games since they won that Premier League. They have lost more games than Arsenal. Imagine. They have lost 5 games, but Arsenal have drawn 15 games.
Pass for front now.
Arsenal have lost 15 games in the Premier League. So draw 15 games in the Premier League. That's where their whole problem started from.
Grandpa,
Aston Villa spoil this market for Man U. Spoil this market. No joy this last game of the season for Man U. No joy.
No wahala.
No joy.
Scott back.
If you like, cut waiting you want cut, nothing for you.
Liverpool has equalized. It's 1-1 at Anfield. Liverpool just equalized 1-1 at Anfield. They just scored a goal.
Show this guy. Show me your number.
Palace. Salah has scored a goal. That's 29 goals for the season. That means Mbappe is going to win the European Golden Boot, except Salah finds the way to score 1 goal before the Golden Boot.
Mbappe has 42 goals.
Mbappe scored 2 goals.
Mbappe has 43.
No, both of them were on the same goal. Mbappe scored 2 yesterday, so Salah needs to score 2. But then for him
Salah needs 1 more. He has scored 1
now. Yeah, scored 1 more. He needs 1 more to tie it. Yes. For them to share that Golden Boot award. So let's see if it's going to happen. But for now, Mbappe is European Golden Boot.
Even though we all know who the true winner is.
Who is the true winner?
Gyökeres, bro.
Yeah, Gyökeres scored a whole lot of goals, but unfortunately for him, he's playing in a lesser league.
He can't do anything about that. He has decided not to even come to England, so it is what it is.
Salah just scored a nice goal. Gakpo with assist. Wow, Salah just scored another one. Wait. Let me confirm this. The Salah scored another one. Okay. It's still 1-1.
2-1.
Okay.
It's still 1-1.
It's still 1-1.
It's still 1-1. Now me go tell you early.
Okay.
I need to give you early update.
It's still 1-1 for Liverpool. Salah just scored a goal. It's 1-1.
Salah score 1 more and declare yourself a king.
If he scores 1 more goal, they will tie the same. Both of them will be on the same point. He will be that golden boot matter will be with him and Mbappe. So let's see who.
Somebody should just concede penalty and give Salah that goal. Better yet, Salah can score 2 and win it outright.
3 more minutes to go in that game. 3 more minutes to go in that game. Okay. Wow, 5 more minutes to go in that Chelsea game. Chelsea obviously is going to get all 3 points. Nottingham Forest will play Conference League next. It's not really a bad season for this.
He has 31 goals because I know before then he has 28 and he scored 2 and 1 again. So he has 31 goals so far this season. While Salah has 28 goals.
Oh, okay.
So Salah needs to score 3 more goals.
Yeah, he scored in the last game 3 more goals. Okay, let's see. It's not possible.
No, he scored a hat-trick.
Kylian is obviously going to win the European Golden Boot, which is not bad for him. First season at Real Madrid, he is winning the European Golden Boot, even though they went trophyless. But he's going to win that Golden Boot award. Okay, Arsenal just scored a goal. Let's see who scored for Arsenal. It's 2-1 against Southampton. Let's see who scored that goal for Arsenal. Arsenal just scored a goal in that encounter. So obviously we have said it already. They are going to finish.
Drop your ball now. You know what you. Come on. Hey,
and it's Martin with the Arsenal goal.
Finish your ball.
Arsenal just scored a goal.
Robinho.
They don't rule it out for offside though.
Robinho.
West Ham just scored a goal. It's 3-1 versus Ipswich Town. Bournemouth just scored a goal. 1-0 for Bournemouth. 2-0 for Bournemouth immediately. 2-0. Quick 2 goals for Bournemouth.
Now the person they beg for goals on the pour for second half.
Yeah, so
goes on the rain. Like rainbow goes on the pour. Now Chelsea now they wait for.
Choose where you did.
The question choose don't silent now. If goal no there now you go dey G3 for chat.
Now only Man U and Newcastle now no score goals. Or everybody has goals. So
Brighton just scored another one. 3-1.
Man U know they win.
Man U they win 1-0 now.
So why you can't they drag Man U?
No, the goals now. You don't know where the goals they find. We don't know where they find goals from.
Brighton just scored a goal. Brighton just scored a 3-1 against Nottingham.
Wow.
This one too sweet. Champions of Europe.
All the goals are entering in that first half. Newcastle is still losing at home. Let's see. Okay.
King KDB. Compliments to a legend.
Okay. Let's see.
Matorelli with the penalty.
Aston Villa have fun. Our market now.
No worry, no fit do anything. Aston Villa no fit do anything.
Aston Villa shock Man U.
Aston Villa have a penalty.
Aston Villa disappoint Man U.
They don't talk 2-0. They talk Man U have a
Aston Villa disappoint Man U.
They have a penalty.
You no concern me, then go miss some.
Come on.
Ahmad with the goal. Ahmad with the chance to get the penalty. Won the foul. Look at it.
Kudos to Malek, a fantastic game for him today.
Come on now. That was a straight. Martin.
Dewsbury Hall, go and pack your bags.
It's a penalty.
Dewsbury Hall, go and pack your bags.
No packing of bags. That's his boy.
You are exiting the club.
It's just like Kai Havertz being Arteta's boy. This guy is.
Dewsbury Hall, go and pack your bags.
They raised him. He's not played enough.
You cannot play enough when you have players
go
and you on the bench.
That one concern you. Mom will say go and pack your bag. Simple. Go and pack your bag. Exit stage left.
Wait, did they cancel the penalty?
No.
Johnny Evans and Ericsson, pack your bags.
No, they are playing their last game for Manchester.
Pack your bags straight up.
Johnny Evans still has a contract to play till.
You want yourself. Go and pack your bags.
You need leaders, somebody that will come and train.
That one, we don't need that kind of leader.
Manchester, okay, Ericsson is going to take the penalty. His final game for Manchester United. They are trying to dash him.
Please miss it.
That's what they were checking. If Evans or Ericsson will take the penalty, either both of them are leaving the club. So,
please miss it so that you can leave the club.
No, he just scored a goal. It's 2-0 for Manchester United.
Ericsson with the conversion rate. Say go keep a commot. Now Ericsson go when they miss free kick go miss penalty.
It don't concern me.
Ericsson when they miss free kick go miss penalty.
Exit stage left.
It's 2-0 for Manchester United. Manchester United have a win finally at the Premier League. So Spurs will go back to their 17th position.
Come on!
Eriksen has scored his final goal for Manchester United. Remember, he's going to leave Manchester United at the end of the season. Oh, okay. Now it's over for
Wolf 1-1.
It's over. Wolves have scored 1-1. Okay, it's over for. Yeah, I know that we said it before. For Newcastle are going to play the Champions League next season because there is no way Aston Villa can come back in this game and to score 2 goals. So it's going to be obvious that Newcastle, even they are going to losing at home, they are going to play Champions League next season. Nuno will play Conference League, obviously. Congratulations to him. Still, I think he still have a better season, a good season actually. If you look at it,
no good though. That season no good though.
Not how far
no good though.
Finishing
na him fault, na no be
That's
any
no
person
good,
fault.
Come on.
It's his fault, nobody's fault.
It's just let's say it's just all thanks to form. You get all thanks to form. Because if you ask me, I feel like if these players had stayed up,
if everybody's player that stayed up,
Exactly, if everybody stayed up,
they would have gotten results.
if everybody's player has stayed up, everybody would have been first right now, but there can only be one first.
Okay, update, score update. Fulham 0, Manchester City 2. Tottenham is losing 3-1 at home to Brighton 3-1.
Come on, stand up.
And
stand up.
If you look at Nottingham Forest are losing at home to Chelsea 1-0. Manchester United is beating Aston Villa 2-0.
So
all
Chelsea,
the people that were
Chelsea,
crying that
Chelsea,
all the people that were crying that Chelsea will not qualify for Champions League.
Chelsea, remember this one. Man, you help you.
Una sorry.
Chelsea,
Oh.
4-1. Brighton 4. Chelsea, remember this one. Man, you help una qualify.
Man, you no help anybody. They don't help anybody.
They don't need to win and qualify.
Chelsea help themselves. Simple and short.
Just win and qualify.
Win and qualify. You don't need anybody.
Okay. Tottenham just considered another goal. It's 4-1 now.
Oh wow.
Tottenham, they have a crazy.
Inside life.
It's just one fluke tournament they just won. Look at how can you lose 22 games in one season? 22 whole games.
Leave them for them.
22 whole games
you lost in the Premier League. 22
the
games.
Man has said season 3 will be better than season 2. So watch out.
Is it any season? If you watch premium movies, season 3 is always better than season 2. So let's see. I win things in my second season and he showed us that he does. Okay, man. Again, Toknadu. Now I have told you that season 3 will be better than. So it means he will carry them to top 4 or top 6 or top half of the table and still try and win something else next season.
Okay, let's see what happens in.
Storm is over now.
8 minutes extra time, added time for Chelsea. Let's see how
reality is setting in for Nottingham Forest
Even if
fans.
they draw, they will not play Champions League next season.
Storm is so that's what I'm saying. Storm is.
They let 3 points.
Marinakis that went to go and assault Nuno. How far?
Okay, the game has ended between Wolves and Brentford. That game ended 1-1. 1-1 between Wolves and Brentford. It's game over for almost all the games in the Premier League. Wolves and Brentford.
Release your ball, Lord.
Chelsea is obviously going to win this game. There is no way a miracle can happen. A miracle can not the time.
No miracle for these guys. No shortcuts. No miracle.
It cannot happen again.
Nottingham Forest. Storm is over now.
Good game all round, guys. Good game all round. I think Nottingham Forest over-indexed this season. Nobody expected them to challenge for that Champions League spot at all. For them to challenge it at all, I think it's a good one for them. So for me, I would say congratulations to them. If you ask me, I would say congratulations to them. It's not easy. It's not easy to finish where they finish. Just small thing for them.
Aston Villa trying to get something out of it from this one.
You cannot get anything again.
At least they go now, but it's not coming forth. It's not coming forth.
Okay, let's see what happens. For Spurs, after winning the Europa League, they are losing against Brighton's 4 goals.
At least Chelsea cannot comfortably go and win
Liverpool
the Conference League, having secured Champions League football for next season. They can go and win the Conference League, knowing that they are already secured for Champions League next season.
if they win the conference league next season, they will not play conference league.
Of course. Yes, but at
conference
least they
league.
should win a title.
Yeah, they should win a title.
Nothing
Yes.
for since this season is a season of underdog.
E no concern
Real
me.
Betis.
Win a title, simple.
Season of underdog. Real Betis go win now.
For your mind. If not so, PSG don win Champions League now.
That one no possible.
Okay.
Because the underdog for that one na
That one no
Inter Milan.
concern me. Oh wow.
They no say season of newcomer, say season of underdog.
Mm.
And Inter Milan na underdog for that one.
Wow.
But then trying to tee up somebody in their attack.
Referee, please end this game. Our season has been fantastic. End the game. Game over. Ellison, thank you for your service. Exit, stage left.
Aston Villa
Okay.
fans are in tears.
They couldn't believe it.
They are in tears.
They are going to play Europa League.
Now,
next
a
season.
draw in the Chelsea game will send them to the Conference League.
Finish them! Hey!
And Wood misses it. No, that was not Wood. That's
Okay, so it ended at Tottenham. Tottenham lost at home to
4-1.
4-1.
Hey!
4-1. Game over for Tottenham. Even though they won a trophy, but their league form has been disastrous this season. Bournemouth won against Leicester 2-0. West Ham won against Ipswich 3-1. All these games have ended.
Mohamed Kudus score.
Ended for the game against Manchester City. The game it has ended already. City has won that game 2-0.
Thank you.
For Chelsea just 1 more minute for Chelsea to get all 3 points at Nottingham Forest. They are going to play Champions League next season. For Newcastle, even though they lost at St. James's Park, they are going to play Champions League.
That's what
next
happens
season.
when you do your job early. You don't wait for Jara or Miracle. Do your job on time.
Obviously, they are going to play their 5th position with 66 points, the same point with Aston Villa, but Aston Villa have an inferior goal difference. So, wow. Oh,
No free lunch anywhere.
Fulham almost scored a goal.
No free lunch for anybody.
Congratulations to Aston Villa.
Every end that game now before.
Let's see what happens again. Game over for almost all the games. The games are almost over in everywhere.
Nottingham Forest, see that is low, need of fear to fall. Load that boy into the 18 and your miracle will arrive, yes.
David Yates, good one. You have 3 more minutes to play for. Let's see how it goes. For the 3 more minutes.
Game still there. Maybe I know they play like say games all over.
They are playing.
If they win this one, they will play.
Release your ball. Enough.
They even play a draw.
They play Europa League.
They play a draw. They have Europa League to play.
The goals started pouring in the second half. All the teams scored in the second half. Even every team scored apart from Chelsea. Chelsea scored in the second half.
Chelsea.
Everybody scored in the second half of this game, of this last game of the season. Let's see what happens. City is over. They have won against Fulham 2-0. Chelsea has won against Nottingham Forest 1-0. Aston Villa lost against Manchester United 2-0. Fulham lost against City 2-0. It's over. Newcastle and Everton. Everton got all 3 points, but Newcastle is going to play the Champions League football. Their fans are shouting. They were rejoicing. They are playing Champions League. Good game for them. Good game for them, even though they lost. But they are going to play Champions League next season. Their fans are clapping for the players. They are asking for the scoreline.
It's not yet over.
They are asking for the scoreline. The players are asking for when they hear that Aston Villa is losing 2-0, obviously they are going to start rejoicing. They are going to start rejoicing because there is no way Aston Villa will get back to that game.
If Nottingham Forest equalizes.
No, if Nottingham Forest equalizes, they go to 66 points. That's which is tie on points with Aston Villa, and they top Aston Villa with goal difference.
Tie on point also with Chelsea.
But
66 points. Chelsea is
Newcastle, but they have an inferior goal difference. So Newcastle will play Champions League game next season. That's just the problem. They have a better goal difference. Newcastle than Nuno
Nottingham Forest would go up.
Than Aston Villa. Aston Villa will go to Conference League. Why Nottingham Forest will go to Europa League
if they draw this game.
They play a draw in this one, unless they can find a way to win it in the last 2 minutes of the game. Referee is a red card. Referee.
It's over for Arsenal. Arsenal final game of the season. They won against Southampton 2-1. 2-1. It has ended almost everywhere. For Chelsea, Chelsea has won that game 1-0. Aston Villa has won. Manchester United has won against Aston Villa 2-0. Just Chelsea game has just ended now. Chelsea won that game 1-0. That's all for the final game of the season. The final results. Let me give you the final result and we'll talk about the league tables. 2-0 for Manchester City beat Fulham 2-0. Spurs lost at home to Brighton 4-1. Manchester United beat Aston Villa 2-0. Chelsea just won against Nottingham Forest 1-0. See how they are celebrating as if they won the Champions League. They are playing Champions League next season. Chelsea are playing Champions League next season. Newcastle, even though they lost at home to Everton, they are going to play Champions League. They lost that game 1-0. Arsenal beat Southampton 2-1. Wolves and Brighton played the 1-1 draw. Liverpool and Crystal Palace played the 1-1 draw. Finally, Bournemouth beat Leicester 2-0. Not finally, the final game is which one? West Ham won that game 3-1. Now the table. Okay, Chelsea has qualified for the Champions League. Now the table, Liverpool finished first with 84 points. Then Arsenal are second with 74 points. 10 points behind.
Just thanks to draw.
10 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal finished second with 74 points. Manchester City are third with 71 points. Chelsea are fourth with 69 points. Fifth position are Newcastle with 66 points. They have occupied that final Champions League spot. Aston Villa are sixth. They are going to play the Europa League. They have 66 points. Seventh position is Nottingham Forest. They are going to play the Conference League with 65 points. Eighth position is Brighton with 61 points. Bournemouth finished ninth with 56 points. 10th position is Brentford with 56 points. 11th position, Fulham, 54 points. 12th position, Crystal Palace with 53 points. Everton 13th on the table with 48 points. 14th, celebration has started at Newcastle Stadium. They are going to play Champions League football. They are waving the flags of Champions League football. They are going to play Champions League football. Even though they lost that game, they are going to play Champions League football next season. Remember, they played it 2 years ago and they didn't make it out of the group stage. Now they're going to try again next season. Well, let's continue with the league table. 13th position is Everton with 48 points. 14th position is West Ham with 43 points. 15th position is Manchester United after winning this game with 42 points.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
They came up. You see, they came up from 16 to 15.
But
it's a positive move.
Yeah, they have a minus 10 goal difference. 16th position is Wolves with 42 points. 17th position is Tottenham with 38 points. Then the relegation teams are Leicester City on 18 points. 18th position with 25 points. 19th position Ipswich Town with 22 points. Finally, bottom on the table is Southampton with 12 points. So congratulations to the top 5 teams that are going to play Champions League. Congratulations first to Liverpool for winning the title. Then congratulations to the top 5 teams: Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea, and Newcastle are going to play Champions. They're going to represent England in the Champions League of next season. For Crystal Palace, for winning the FA Cup, they are going to play the Europa League. Then the 6th position, which Aston Villa is obviously going to play in the Europa League. Emery is going to play in the Europa League. And Nottingham Forest, after the wonderful season they have, they are going to play in the Conference League. I think it's a good season for them. But 38 games, powerful games all around this season. We are going to see more games next season. But guys, let's conclude the show by talking about the Premier League. 38 games we have seen. Everything played football after playing 38 games. Wonderful football. If you got 38 times 20, how many games? About 100 and something games throughout this season. We saw fantastic football all around. I think the Premier League is one of the best football in fact, the whole world. What do you guys think?
You can't take it away from the Premier League. You talk about the pinnacle of excellence in performance. You talk about teams that you never believe can make it and they come out and they make it in this league. And we talk about players that you expect to do well that you really don't do well, and the ones that you don't really look out for coming out, come and give you performances week in, week out. You talk about a club that nobody expected to finish in the top half of the table this season, Nottingham Forest, clinching that spot to go to play the Conference League next season. You know, it's going to feel a little bit sour in the moment right now after the end of this game, but in a few weeks they'll feel better about themselves. They've achieved something, you know. This is something that most teams would have hoped for. This is something West Ham would have been dreaming for, but you know, yes, this is something that clubs like Manchester United would have aspired to, but they are not going anywhere next season. So it's a good one for them, good one for the Premier League. Hopefully next season we see these guys go at it again.
Okay, now so just final day of the season.
See, I'm not going to talk about it. The results speaks a lot for itself. The results are just there for you to just be wild and amazed about. But I'm not going to talk about the emotions that comes to the result you get with the likes of players who are retiring, the match day and pundit who is retiring as well, and players who are leaving the club. You get, and some referees are about to announce their retirement as well. I think 2 of the referees are about to announce their retirements as well at the end of the season or perhaps at the end of next season. So it's about the emotions that come with it.
And the biggest one of them, KDB, Chelsea reject to Man City legend, signing out.
Look at it. Look at big names and leaving the game. And we have like many of them. My disappointment is I would have felt like happy if I saw Sheffield in the season next season. But
yes.
all of a sudden, Sunderland dealt with them in the final of the playoffs, and now they have Sunderland.
This is why it's heartbreaking for you to
finish third on the
fight
table.
And finish third on the table.
And you are playing playoff.
And you are playing playoff.
You know the worst part. It's not about finishing third on the table. That's the problem. You have first with 100 points, second with about 90 points.
All of them finished 100.
Sorry, the second with 100 points. Third with 96 points. Third on the table with 96 points. Only for them to play playoff with somebody that finished with 65 points. Because after that 60 points, 90 points, the next group of people was 67, 65, and 64. Only for them to play playoffs with them. And now you're not in the league. Come on, that's painful. But I just feel like this season we saw those people who came into the Premier League by Imakwandaebo, break records, coming to the Premier League, only for them to go back just like that. You get the Southamptons, the Ipswich Town, the Leicester City, they came and they are going back just like that. It's going to be interesting to see that kind of performance again in the Premier League next season. But this season has just been fantastic. I just feel like I am impressed with the season so far, but I am emotional because of the players who are going to be leaving this season.
Yeah, talking about Trent and the rest.
And Cresswell.
Congratulations to Liverpool for winning the league. Congratulations to all the teams that qualified for European competition next season. From Newcastle, Aston Villa, they qualified for Europa League. Everybody that qualified for Europa League, and Crystal Palace for winning the FA Cup, and Newcastle for winning the Carabao Cup. You know, they're supposed to play the Conference League if they only dropped, but now they're going to play.
But now they're playing Champions League.
So another team on that table will now play the Carabao Cup. I think the team that finished below Nottingham Forest will play the Carabao Cup. Let's see the team that will play.
League.
Yeah, Conference. Let's see. I think it's Brighton.
Yes,
Brighton will play Conference League. Yes, Brighton will play Conference League.
It's a really good one, man.
Brighton will play because Newcastle that supposed to have qualified for that tournament is playing Champions League. So Brighton will play continental football next season. So let's see how it's going to work. For the 3 teams that was promoted, Leeds United and Sunderland that won the playoffs yesterday. And who was the last team again?
Leeds United, the team that went down before. What's their
name? Burnley, Leeds United, and Sunderland. Congratulations to 3 of you that are playing the Premier League next season. Let's hope that next season will give us a whole lot of football. Remember, guys, this is Vote FM Sports or Vote Sports. Or when you join us on our channel, please remember to subscribe to our channel as we are good. Let's go as a family. Drop your comments. We'll be reading your comments live here in the studio. My name is Godwin, and this is John. And also, thank you for joining us throughout this Premier League season. We'll continue next season. Bye for now. Come on.